Hello everyone, my name is Basmala Morkaz and I'm making this vital video to help the people in Sudan, the protest that is happening right now. I am doing this video to call for the Security Council, the Human Rights Watch and the National United Nations. This is all because people are suffering in Sudan right now. The catastrophe that they are going through is unbelievable. We need your help right now. We need the help from all around the world. We need the help from everyone to help us in this trial that we're all going through. The Sudan has been uh, in underruled by Umar al-Bashir for more than 30 years, and people now, after all of these years, have finally had the power to stand in front of the armies of the Umar al-Bashir army and Congress party to defend and to defeat him for justice, for freedom. All of these are critical issues that Sudanese people are fighting for. As far as I know, there's been a rise in price in bread prices, and there's no fuel. The transport have been stopped. Everything is just a catastrophe for everyone in Sudan. Now I'm here in Great Britain. I'm calling out for help. Help to the people who are suffering. Help to the people who are dying. They are sacrificing themselves for freedom. They're sacrificing their children. They're sacrificing themselves to have a better future, a bright future, a positive future. So far, there's some news that the Umar Bashir is not hasn't appeared so far. We want to know, where is he? Where is Umar Bashir? Because we want to blame him for all of what happened in Sudan so far. There's been protests in Adbara and then leading it into Khartoum. All around Sudan, there's been protests. There've been some people who are dying because the Umar Bashir army, they fired them with bombs and they fired them with nucleic acids and nucleic gases to stop them from breaking down Umar Bashir's house. All of these are unbelievable. This is unbelievable. We need your help. We need United Nations to stand shoulder to shoulder to help these people who are suffering. I'm calling for help. I'm calling for everyone to stand together as a family, as a nation, as humans, to help each other, the sisters, the brothers who are suffering in Sudan right now. They need our support. They need our determination. They need our leadership to help them. We want to help them because they've been silent for so long. For 30 years they've been quiet. They haven't said anything. They were patient, and now is the time to stand, to hear our voices, to let the nation for freedom. We want Sudan to be as a free country as UK, as all the European nations. We want Sudan to be a freedom, a democratic country for all the people who have led us to this day. Now that I would like to say, there are a few numbers of points that I would like to make in this video. Firstly, is that Umar Bashir government, they go into people's houses, they take their money, they take their gold, they take their weapons. They've now had everything under control. How is that possible? We don't want this. We want everyone to be out of their cage. We want everyone to have freedom. We want everyone to have that freedom to speak, to live, to even breathe fresh air. Sudan was a beautiful country, all with its gold, all with its exports, all of its material, all of the special material that all around the world are seeking for. And now it is nothing. Why? Because of one ruler, one injustice, hard, cold-blooded ruler, Umar Bashir. He led people into suffocations, into starvation, into hunger, all because of one ruler. And now we want this to change. Now is the time to change. Now is the time to stand together. And now is the time to fight for what we want. We want the price of bread to decrease. We want fuel so people can transport. We want we want free human rights. Yes, the right to speak, the right to fight for what you want, and the right, we even want the right to even walk in the street. Sometimes even in street in Sudan, if you walk, if you do anything, there's to blame. You're to blame for this. You're to blame for this. Who makes these rules? One ruler, Umar al-Bashir. One ruler, one injustice, unbelievable, hard-blooded person, one ruler, Umar al-Bashir. He needs to be blamed. We need to find him. We need to blame him. We need to speak. We have to shout. We have to get angry. We need to protest as long as we live. This is our last chance to prove. This is our last chance to prove to ourselves that we can be free. This is our last chance for our children to have education. This is our last chance for us to have welfare in Sudan. We want Sudan to be a modern country. We want Sudan to be an open-minded country. We want Sudan to be a beautiful country as it was before. Another point that I would like to make is that the Umar al-Bashir government have been striking some fire, and they've been hitting some Sudanese citizens in Sudan. All of these is just is not right. It's absolutely unacceptable. These are human beings. Umar Bashir, how do you have the feeling to do this to human beings? There's been a 10-year-old a boy who been killed yesterday. Why? Why are you doing this? Don't you have any feelings to those people who are dying? Don't you have any mercy upon these people? These people haven't done anything to you. They've been silent for the past 30 years. They haven't said anything. They haven't even went against you. Now is the time to prove you wrong, to prove that you are not a ruler of Sudan. Sudan is more than this. Sudan is not just a country. It is the home of thousands of people. For example, even so these people who are outside Sudan, they were forced to leave their country because of you. They left their home, their family, their friends, everything because of you. And you will pay for this. Yes, you will. All of these bad decisions you've made, even selling part of Sudan to other countries. How dare you? Sudan is your home. Sudan is in our hearts. Sudan is part of me, part of my body, part of my culture. Selling part of it is like selling part of my soul. I will never forgive you for this, Ahmad Bashir. Never. And I hope that one day you'll see that these kids who are suffering right now, Sudan will have a better generation, a positive, luminous future. All that we want is nothing just more than our freedom, nothing else. We just want our freedom. We want our children to be educated. We want this security. That's why I'm calling out for the Security Council. The Security Council, we need your help to secure us, to give us the safety for all these Sudanese people. Being in a country that you don't feel safe, how is this your home? We want to feel the safety in our homes. We want to feel the safety into walking in the streets. We want to feel the safety in our children playing outside. We don't have that safety in Sudan, and we need it. Please, we need the help. We can use any help as we want. Umar al-Bashir, you will pay for this. And you know what? Not only you, but the people who are behind you, who supported you, who even helped you to rule and to invade Sudan, they will pay, and you will pay. Everything you've done, people will never forgive you for that. You torn people's heart, you stole their family, you stole their money, you stole their food. Where else do you have? You don't have any dignity. You don't have any respect to yourself. You need to respect yourself. There's if 5 people went outside protesting in this country, then the prime minister will straight away say, I don't want to rule this country. But the whole nation, the whole Sudan came out, and you still want to say, but where are you? You don't have the guts. You don't have the confidence. You don't have the courage to stand in front of people and to prove yourself. because you're scared. You're scared of Sudanese people, and we are strong. Don't think that Sudanese people only in Sudan are the only one who are suffering. Even us who are outside of Sudan are suffering. We are outside, that our heart is inside of Sudan. We carry Sudan in our heart. We carry it in our eyes. We carry it in our culture every day, in our blood. I know that I'm here, but I'm still Sudanese. And I feel my people. And I feel their pain. And I want to stop that pain, and I'm calling for help. I'm calling for help. United Nations, please help. Please help the innocent people who are suffering. Please help the families that are dividing apart. Please help the children who are not aware of what's going on, who are not aware of the danger that they have, and how is that going to impact their future. We want Sudan to end this pain. We want Omar al-Bashir to stop all the suffering that he caused. We want him to stop all the bleeding that was caused. We want freedom. We want the freedom to speak. We want the freedom to think. We want the freedom that we would ever never ask for. We want that freedom for us, for our children, for our future. All I'm asking for is that any help that could be provided for us, it could be a huge difference to Sudan. This event that has occurred about the protest in Sudan, Khartoum, and Qadra, this will all have a historical impact. After 15 years, everyone will be speaking, everyone will have the thought of thinking, and everyone will be reproducing effectively. In Sudan, I want this war to end. The war between justice and injustice, the war between poverty and rich. I want this all to end because we're all human beings. Umar Bashir, how come you don't have any blood? Don't you see these people who are suffering? How can you sleep at night just looking and thinking about all the bad things you've done? All of the trials that you have caused for these innocent people. We haven't done anything and we don't deserve this. At the end of the day, we are all human beings. And please, I'm calling for all United Nations, all Security Council, and all Human Rights Watch to help us and to strike out of this catastrophe together. As nation, as human beings, we are all the same, and we need to be treated the same. And that's why I want the freedom, I want the respect for our country. Thank you.